Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. 66, bullet, high. Ancient Gator. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Check. Lucky.
66.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Kaiser. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Grant. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They'll throw here. Kaiser. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deeper. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Balaj. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch 54. Here we go.
Hot 7. You got tight right there. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Check me out.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Let him know. Safe.
Hey, watch Sam. Check.
On 3rd down, Kaiser.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Watch 20.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Ready? 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Watch QB drop.
22 jet bomber.
Kill.
Look, swings.
Fresno.
Now.
Throwing on 1st down. Clifford. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike 50.
Ready?
Back to throw. Clifford airing it out deep for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run here with Balazs. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Not today. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From just shy of midfield, Kaiser. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And it's caught by Parker. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Here's Kaiser.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Come on, guys.
Parker unable to get that one.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, but the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Spot.
Kaiser now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. That is caught by Williams for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A first down carry for Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
5-2's Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Big grip.
From the gun, Clifford.
Defense, let's go.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Taco Charlton. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Kaiser now to throw on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
Switch.
They run it with Balaj. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up.
They don't want none of this.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards. That pass was heavily defended on third down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more than likely to come down with the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Right there, 54 Mike. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Showing 8, showing 8. Check 3, check 3. Switch, switch, switch. 80 weapon. Bravo.
On 2nd and 9, Kaiser. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Check, crunch, crunch. Crunch!
Off, off. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
X3, 218, chopper. 5.
On 3rd down, Clifford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's what I'm talking about. All day, every day. Zoom, zoom. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Oh, you got deep?
Mike 55, Mike 55. On the ball. You're trash, you're trash.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Ready, go.
2nd down and goal. Kaiser. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
That's it, huh? Good work, boys.
Devontae Parker,
Let's go.
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking here for Smith down, and that's caught inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Christian Wilkins able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Looking to throw. Clifford, he's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Clifford. And that is incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
I got one. 22, jet bomber. 22, jet bomber.
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's put him on the bottom. Let's put that
Kaiser. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. On the delay, it's Balaj. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Yo. 3. Motion.
Check 50. Check 50.
Exit.
Final play of the half. Kaiser. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Buzz. Hit it.
Off play action. Clifford. This will be caught by Brown.
Baby, you ain't got the key to this.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw again, Clifford. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's it, baby.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
18 Gators.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Rush in.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford flushed out right. It's caught. Humphries. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he's got it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally.
Let's go.
Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, Kaiser. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Kill, turn up.
From the gun, Kaiser.
We own them.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Operating from the gun, Kaiser.
Slam.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Danny. 54's Mike.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jarrell Casey, his second sack of the night. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's third and long.
SOS.
From the gun, Kaiser. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two.
Hot seven.
To throw is Kaiser. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
All day, baby, all day.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
30 base. 80 weapon.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 8. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's third down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Clifford got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will shave one more off this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Balaj. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Take four.
Third and long for Kaiser. This is caught by Williams. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
Ready, break.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Henry.
Go, run.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Second and 4. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
6. Quick 6. That's what they call it.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Record.
Get it.
Throwing after the interception. Clifford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
First down, Tennessee.
Let's go now. 10 Tucson. Blue draw corkers. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for
And the
this.
busy night for Henry continues.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Bus stop.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. On third down, Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance, but in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll run on first down. Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hurry, hurry. Ready?
2nd and 3. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
6-6, bullet hot. Check 24. Shoot.
On first down, Clifford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Come on, run.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 3rd and short yardage, Kaiser. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Topper!
Check the backer.
Golf!
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Tyler, 64, weak, get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Clifford looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Clifford.
You don't know no better.
And no, it's incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Set, hut, 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie.
54, Mike, 54.
You don't want it. You don't want none of that.
Give me it. Say go.
And they take a knee.
Kaiser on the keeper.
Ready up.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And they will take a knee here.
Kaiser on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Miami, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.